head bleeding.
It is.
I don't know who at the school and jumped on my baby, but I promise you they gonna have to come and see about me. Somebody gonna have to give me some answers for why they putting their hands on my baby. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep y'all hands to y'allself. My baby called me crying, telling me, Mama, I'm sorry, Mom. She called me yesterday. As soon as she got to school, she said a girl wanted to fight her. I said, Naya, leave it alone. Don't you worry about it. I said, it's going to be all right. Don't let nobody get you out of your character. Don't let nobody get in your way of you studying, getting your education. Don't worry about what nobody say if they don't put their hands on you. So she went, I said, go and report it to somebody. She goes and she reported to somebody. They put her in ISS just to keep down the situation. Then she called me this morning crying. Ma, I'm so sorry, Ma. I'm so sorry. She said, but they jumped me, and all I see her on her FaceTime is her hair bald to her scalp. I just got my baby hair done, and y'all done pull her hair out to her scalp. It wasn't even that serious. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep their hands to themselves, because this right here, I'm a pissed mama right now. I am pissed that somebody's sitting up here bothering my child, and I try to teach my kids to go to school, get your education. Don't worry about nothing. Keep y'all hands to yourself. Don't bother nobody. Stay out of harm's way. And y'all done put y'all hands on the wrong child. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know who it is. I don't know who parent this is, but I know you're going to see this video, and this video is going to be very reaching. But I promise you, y'all better tell y'all kids to keep their hands to themselves. Y'all going to school want to fight over boys. Y'all need to learn how to get y'all education, because it's not that deep. That girl don't bother nobody. I don't teach my kids to fight. She don't even know how to defend herself. And it took for y'all to jump my daughter? Y'all had to jump one?
You know, the craziest thing is, never in life did I think I would be at a point in time where I'm not really sure what to tell people anymore, right? Because normally when I do content, I can be, pretty much direct, straightforward, and just, say whatever. And looking at certain things, I've witnessed and understood that no matter how you frame it, no matter how you put it, no matter what examples that you use, people will still come through and make excuses for what specifically took place. A lot of the comments online when it dealt with this specific video were people trying to find a way to blame this young girl for the reason why a patch of her hair was pulled directly from her scalp when she was in a fight and she got jumped. So you had two people that went against one person. And the mother herself said that her daughter is not that type of girl to even fight. She didn't even teach her how to fight. And so pretty much this girl is defenseless. For all intents and purposes, she is defenseless, and she has to fight two people. She can't even fight one, right? And I've stated time and time again that there are certain jobs for men, and that there are certain jobs for women. And normally when I place this directly on one side and I say like, yo, for the men out there, yada, 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 all that other type of good stuff, right? It's pretty much, it's like, whatever. When I showcase videos like this and I start to talk, and then I make reference points dealing with the girls or the women involved or everything, somehow, some way, goalposts moving, shifting starts taking place, and pretty much the message and the point gets lost, right? Because that's pretty much what I'm used to. So now I'm just trying to figure out, as a black male, right? I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the solution for this, because I, as a man, there's nothing that I can say. Realistically, there's nothing that I can do. There's no way for me to intervene, because this is a situation dealing with female for all intents and purposes, because I can't, classify everybody as a woman, because clearly you have children there and clearly you have grown women, right? So my main thing is, what is going to be the solution for a lot of the women out there to stop these things from transpiring and taking place? And again, I have lots of videos of women out here fighting. I'm talking about fighting like mad dogs, right? And the crazy part is, it's like, all right, if guys fight, it's like, all right, that's whatever. That's what guys, normally do. We get around each other, emotions or whatnot or whatever get involved. People got to prove who is mightier than the other guy, right? That's understandable. It makes sense, right? You see it directly in the animal kingdom, whatnot or whatever. When it deals with girls, when it deals with women, it doesn't even make any type of sense, because there's no type of trophy for them. There's no type of thing out there that's like, yeah, this is the top dog. Nobody cares. Realistically, nobody cares. There's not like a society in the sense that is built around that, where women are recognized for being the toughest one directly. Like it just, again, it doesn't make sense, right? So again, even within this within the context of this video, it's like, yo, what is happening here? It's like, you know, you got your daughters out here fighting for no reason, over nothing, literally over nothing. This young girl got her hair done, and now it's just like, it's whatever. Her hair got pulled clean out of her scalp. I'm happy that her scalp is still attached, because I've watched other videos where women have gone fighting and literally they pull the hair and the scalp off. I'm like, oh wow. And again, like for me, and I've seen a lot of videos dealing with guys fighting, the way that women fight, that throws me directly for a loop, and it's like, it just catches me off guard every single time. I'm like, wow, I didn't expect it. Didn't think that was even possible. The brutality and the violence, you know, directly, and a lot of women directly out here, is mind-blowing. Because like I said, you're desensitized and used to seeing guys do this to other guys, right? It's whatever. Again, nobody cares, right? But when you see women copying, mimicking the same things, if not worse, that men do to men, it's like, what is going on? And that's the main thing that I've always tried to get through in a lot of these videos, because for years I tried to tell people, like, yo, y'all gotta start talking to these women out here. You gotta start talking directly to your daughters directly out here, so things like this can cease to exist, so things like this can get curbed before it reaches a critical point, right? Because again, people always talk about, look, yo, the men out here, they're so violent, rah, all this other type of stuff. Cool, no problem. And there's a variety of different things out there to try to negate a lot of these things from transpiring. It's not foolproof, it's not 100%, but there are things out there. There's nothing out there for women. There's no type of sisterhood to go out there in the streets and stop women from sitting up there fighting. There's no type of coalition. There's no type of police force. There's no type of anything out there to stop any of that brutality, any of that violence directly out there from taking place from woman on woman or little girl on little girl. There's nothing. Nothing, no barriers, nothing to curb it. And this is why I try to get through to a lot of people that there are, you know, a lot of things that can take place, world ending for men, if they do things like this. It's not really the exact same thing for women. It's not really the exact same thing. So because it's not a, you know, anything severe that's going to, in a sense, strike fear into somebody from like, okay, let me second guess this, because things can really go left. You're going to have more and more doing this. So every single time I see a lot of these videos take place and transpire on X, IG, or wherever, you know, whatever video platform people go to, I know that there are going to be young girls out there that will be emboldened to do the exact same thing. They'll be like, yo, I didn't see what this girl did to this other girl. I've always wanted to do this. Or I might sit up there and get me and my friends to sit up there and do X, Y, and Z and da. Like I said, it's bad. That's the best way I can sit up there and put it. It's bad, and it is sad that things like this happen and take place. But again, there's nothing I can do about it. As a black man, there's zero that I can do. The only people that can actually do anything about this are the black women out there in that community, the family members, the sisters out there, the aunts, the grandmothers. You know, those are the ones that can speak some type of wisdom or whatnot or whatever directly into, you know, the young girls directly out here, because this has the potential to become something far worse, especially if the adults get involved. The only consequence that I can really think of is the same thing that Dr. Umar said for the young men directly out here. Some of them are going to have to, you know, be gone for good. And I 100% agree. I've never disagreed with that at all, no matter what backlash that I've gotten. And I say the same thing for a lot of these young girls directly out here. Some of them, there's no fixing them. I done seen them. I done seen a lot of these girls. Some of them, there is no fixing for them. They're as violent can be. And they're looking for any and every reason to go out there and fight any and every woman. Just give them time, give them a reason, give them a look. Just even position your body, twitch the wrong way. They out there striking. Like I said, I done covered videos before where a woman was in a sense goaded into coming to a fight, and she was pregnant. And that woman ended up losing her baby because of how she was jumped by several people and kicked and punched and everything of the sort. And again, even when it dealt with that, I posed the question, what are the women in the community going to specifically do? Because again, as a lot of women would like to say, my body, my choice. So again, I as a black man, I cannot stop or impede on whatever it is that a woman wants to sit up there and do, because guess what? My hands are tied. If I decide to try to stop a woman from fighting, oh, magically I assaulted, magically I accosted, magically I'm going to face some otherworldly type of charges, and I'm going to be automatically in the wrong. If I decide to let it be, magically I'm a part of the exact same group. So whatever it goes, I'm still going to be wrong. But again, there's nothing I can sit up there and do. I don't own a woman, right? I don't, like I said, that's the best way I can put it. I don't own any woman out here. So again, for me as a black man, even if I would want to protect somebody from themselves, there's nothing I can sit up there and do. Because at the end of the day, that is that woman's choice to do whatever it is that she wants to sit up there and do as a fully autonomous person, right? And the only people that can technically say or do anything realistically are other women, to educate them, to make them more knowledgeable to things that are taking place or what could take place, to give them any type of warning signs and or symptoms, and to educate them so that they don't become like the violent girls and or the women that we see commonly on social media that also record their own crimes. I'm shocked that the girls involved magically did not sit up there and have a video recording specifically what happened, because that's normally what takes place. Because I would love for them to have recorded that so that they and their parents could actually get prosecuted for what it is that they did to this little girl. And I would also like to say shame on the grown adults who are online trying to justify actions that took place to this young girl who got her hair stripped from her scalp. Like I said, I've never seen such foolishness in my life where people are trying to find a way to justify this I don't even know what to even call it, but these actions. You have a lot of disgusting human beings directly out here. A lot of disgusting human beings directly out here. I would not wish this on anybody's child, realistically. I just wouldn't, because it wouldn't make any sense to. But again, you can't tell anything to illogical entities. Can't even call them human beings. You can't tell anything to illogical entities. You just can't. You know, a lot of people are just chaotic and depraved, and they just want a lot of evil and negativity to just take place and happen. But again, to justify things like this happening to a child is crazy. 100%. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.